Glad to have you back. It's the Business Daily right here on Trust Television. Now we turn our attention to issues around pension. Of course, angered over poor pension boiled over on Monday as retired police officers staged protests in Abuja and other places decrying what they describe as humiliating and dehumanizing retirement benefit under contributory pension scheme. At the core of their demand was a call to dismantle the current pension structure. The retirees insisted the CPS had failed them, describing it as exploitative and unjust. However, reacting to the incident, the Inspector General of Police reaffirmed the Nigerian Police Force commitment to addressing the concerns of retirees under the Contributory Pension Scheme, CPS. Let's put some perspectives into this and why the retired police officer calling for their exemption from CPS. I'm now being joined by a pension administrator and, of course, senior technical advisor of COPHERA, Sani Mustapha. He joins me virtually from Abuja here. Sani Mustapha was the immediate past director of corporate services at PITAD. Good morning, Mala Mustapha.
Good morning, Mr. Yusuf Akogu.
Thank you very much. You saw what happened yesterday. The retired police officers, many of them took to the street yesterday to speak with regards to what they call dehumanizing and humiliating treatment from the CPS. How would you describe that? Why are the police officers not being properly taken care of by CPS?
Thank you very much. The retired police officers are protesting because they felt that what they are getting is not enough compared to their colleagues that have retired before the contributory pension starts. So those under the defined benefit gets more money than those that are under the CPS with a commensurate grade level and probably salary, everything. So this agitation, you see, is a social phenomena. Any section of the society that felt aggrieved will definitely protest. The retired police officers have been protesting for long, and somehow the government, have been looking at the options to make the retired police officers happy without dismantling the contributory pension scheme. You see, it is pure economics. How can somebody, the money has been set aside to take care of you, you now want that money to be thrown away and then go back to where every year they have to budget for the money to pay for you, while here you have money. To me, the government and the retired police officers should come to a middle ground. They should look at them. Some of them, they are saying they are earning 30,000, 40,000. Even somebody said he's earning 25,000, and he has many children, he has many wives, and that money doesn't go, the whole month to take care of them. So I believe the government should look to the side of the regulator and bring out solution to this. Short of dismantling the contributory pension.
Mala Mustapha, I heard most of their grievances and their complaints yesterday. Many of them say they are receiving as low as 20,000 naira per month as their pension. Do you think that is good enough?
Oh, definitely. You see, it may not be good enough, but it is what you have in your retirement savings account that determines your payout. This thing is numbers. Nothing is hidden. In fact, if there is anything that is hidden, is the defined benefit that you may not know how money comes. But in the contributory pension scheme, you can start from day one. When you start contributing, the records are there. What is your balance at retirement? The records will be there. How is your monthly payout determined? Also, the records are there. Any one of them can breeze into the office of a pension fund administrator and get this record. But you see, in Nigeria, there are so many factors. Even you and me, we know that the economy is struggling. We go to the market and things are very costly. Inflation is coming, cost of food. The same with these pensioners. So, and if like federal government staff, you private sector staff, you cannot go to the street and say, look, I don't have money, money doesn't go. I'm sure you too, Mr. Yusuf Akogu, when they bring in the bill for your children's school fees, when you want to pay NEPA, when you understand, we are all struggling, and the government is trying to see how they can find a way so that we in the society will benefit from the booming economy. This thing cannot be done like a switch on and off. It takes time. But I believe the police, retired police pensioners, of course, they have a grievance. The government will look at it. One of the solutions is to increase their contribution. You understand? So that people that are inside may get something. And actually, there is going to be an increase. I don't know for now whether the increase, whether that bond had been paid into their retirement savings account, or definitely people that are taking 25,000 will see an increase. Their lump sum, the money that was paid immediately after retirement, will also be paid. So
all right.
That is the way I look at it.
All right. Malam, let's also look at it this way. I heard many of them who said after serving for 35 years, initially we saw a viral video where a police officer, a retired ASP, who said he was paid 2 million naira. And a lot of people, there was an uproar. Yes. And then yesterday again, we listened to some of them who did say after serving for 35 years, they collected 1.5 million, some say 2 million. I mean, why are police who are the one, guiding, ensure our safety be treated this way?
Nobody sit down in his chair and decide that we should do bad to our gallant policemen. No, it is what is in the act. Whatever is contributed, you add the investment income, it is what you will be paid. Now, they look at it that after 35 years, what is paid to them is very small. So we look at it, it's a problem. And the problem, we can look at a way to ameliorate it. They need more money. The government will look at it. And after this bond has been paid, all the increases, you understand? There have been increases since 2013.
Absolutely.
These increases have been paid to their colleagues under the defined benefit. But those under the contributory pensions were not paid until this government come. This present government take the bull by the horn and release that bond.
All right.
It's almost 756 billion. Very soon, if it has not been paid by now, I'm not sure, but when it is paid, everybody will see his monthly payout go up.
All right. Let's also look at other security agencies. I recall when the CPS was introduced, all security agencies were brought on board, but some actually revolted, and of course they were actually taken out. The member of the armed forces, the DSS, were taken out of the CPS. Why is it difficult for us to take police out despite the agitation?
If you allow the police to go out, how many will remain? Immigration will say they want to go out, and civil defense, correctional services. So who will remain? What I mean, try to make changes within the contributory pension. I am a believer that your money is somewhere when you retire. It's better than when you retire, you'll be given a promise that you will be paid. Don't worry. We'll think of a way to bring out money. It is not done. Let everybody, I will even advise that everybody should be under the contributory pension. The government should also look at the possibility of bringing everybody into the contributory pension. You just fund the account, create an account and fund it. The regulator should be able to work it out. Everybody should be under the contributory pension so that the government can, focus their attention on developmental issues, payment of salary, but certainly not, coming to do pension and things like that.
All right. As we begin to wrap up now, what do you think PENCOM should do? I mean, there's a lot of controversies. What role do you think PENCOM, who is in charge of these processes, should play in all of this?
I'm sure the National Pension Commission, being the regulator, they are on top of this thing. They should be able to give the government like up to 10 options on how to stop these retired police officers coming to the street, because it touched our conscience. These are people that carry guns, they do not sleep to make sure that we sleep. If after 35 years they are still coming to the street, this issue should be looked at. And sincerely, it is nothing short of just add money to them. But they should be able to do it skillfully without destroying the contributory pension. This contributory pension is one of the best ideas the Nigerian modern state has come up with.
But the police force did not think so. That is why we see them on the streets protesting.
Yes, because there is a gap. Somebody feel that he is not being treated very well, and he has to come out. This thing is a social phenomenon. We should not look at it as if the end is here. No, they are on the street. The IG said he's going to talk to them. He is their professional head. They should listen to him.
All right.
And the government also is watching all these programs, seeing all these retired police officers who are supposed to be at home enjoying their retirement. They are on the street. What do we do to look at their issue and make sure that they don't come out again? It can be done. It can be done.
All right. Indeed, it can be done. A lot needs to be done there to ensure that, retired police officers who have served this country meritoriously are being, properly taken care of regards to their welfare. I must thank you, Sani Mustapha, Pension Administrator, Senior Technical Advisor at COPHERA, and of course, former Director of Corporate Services at PITA. Thank you so much for your time and that clarification.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yusuf Akogu.
All right, we appreciate it. To go on a very quick break. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to another very important topic, which is issue of housing. Everybody needs housing. What is government doing to address the huge deficit that we have in the country? Over 28 million housing deficit in Nigeria so far. We'll go into that conversation after this break. Don't go away.